guys, this is a video about when you should and shouldn't signal when you're using a roundabout on your driving test. Now this is extremely easy when the examiner is telling you where to go. It's extremely easy. It's like cheating, because when the examiner talks to you, he tells you exactly how to signal. He's not allowed to lie to you, so he always tells you the truth. If he says turn left, you need to use a signal to the left. If he says turn right, you need to use a signal to the right. If he says at the roundabout, follow the road ahead, it's the second exit or whatever exit it is, then you don't need to use a signal to begin with, because he's not said left or right. He said follow the road ahead. So that's easy to understand. However, if the roundabout has a curb in the middle, then you need to signal when you leave. So let's just say you're going straight on at a roundabout, second exit, and it's got a curb in the middle because it's medium size or large, yeah? You need to signal when you leave to help the oncoming people know that you're exiting the roundabout, so they can come into the roundabout and make quicker decisions because you're communicating with them. So if the inside of the roundabout has a curb, you need to signal when you leave. So if you're turning left at a roundabout, the examiner will say turn left, it's the first exit. You've heard the words turn left, mirrors, signal, turn left. If he says at the roundabout, the medium-sized roundabout, follow the road ahead, he'll say follow the road ahead, it's the second exit, perhaps, yeah? If it's the second exit on the straight on. Follow the road ahead, it's the second exit. No words left or right. So you go into the roundabout with excellent position, yeah, after you've given way and everything. You go in with no signal, and then when you pass the first exit, because you're taking the second, when you pass the first exit, that's when you mirror to the left to see if there's any danger on the left, and that's when you signal to the left. If the examiner says at the roundabout, turn right, it's the third exit, then on approach, you've heard the words turn right, so you need to use a signal. So it's mirrors to the right, signal to the right, position to the right, and then go round the roundabout until you've passed the second exit, because you're taking the third. And when you've passed the second exit, you'd mirror to the left to see if there's any danger, and then you'd signal to the left to exit. If the examiner says, I'd like you to turn right to U-turn, you need to turn right to go all the way round the roundabout. Mirrors to the right, signal to the right, position on the right, go all the way round the roundabout, yeah? And however many turns that is, because he could ask you to U-turn, if it's the fourth exit after the third, you mirror to the left and signal to the left if the inside of the roundabout has a curb, yeah? And then you leave. If the roundabout is a mini roundabout, then you don't need to use an exit signal. You can, but you don't have to. You only signal when you go in. So listen to the examiner. If he says turn left, signal left. If he says turn right, signal right. If he says follow the road ahead, no signal. If it's a mini roundabout, just no signal. Just go past the paint, go round the paint, as I've said in the other videos, yeah? You go round the disc of the paint and you go straight on with no signal, okay? Now I'm gonna make this video and I'm gonna shine the video at me so you can see what I'm doing as the driver. And then I'm gonna turn the camera so then you can see the roundabout as well. This video isn't really about positioning, that will be included, but that's not really why I'm making this video. This is about whether you're needing to use a signal or not, okay? Now the 12 o'clock theory, as in my positioning, will be in this video, but I'm not really making it for that reason. If you need to know about the 12 o'clock theory, go and have a look at my other videos. That's not what this is about. This is about the signal and whether you're going to use one. On your independent drive, yeah, when you're doing the sat nav and when you're doing the sign follow, that is why it's on your test, because the examiner knows that he's telling you how to signal perfection, right? He can't lie to you. He has to tell you how to signal perfection. So when you get the independent drive, that is exactly why it's on your test. Does the student know how to mirror and signal, right, to the correct direction? Yeah, so you're going to have to look at the sign. Is it a left turn? Is it a follow the road ahead? Is it a right turn? Is the exit after 12 at the roundabout? Yeah, what does the sign say? Does it say it's a right turn? It does get a bit more complicated. Yeah, I'll make another video about that. But this video is about when the examiner is talking to you and all you have to do is just listen to his words, and then you will never, ever get a signal wrong, ever. It's as easy as that. When he's talking to you, you will never get your signals wrong because he tells you what to do. The only signal that you have to worry about is whether you're going to signal out of a roundabout, and all you have to do is go, is there grass, is there curb, is there signs or trees in the middle of the roundabout? And if the answer is yes, then you need to signal when you leave. If somebody was confused and they said, Roz, I've got my test in 2 minutes time, what am I going to do about signalling out of roundabouts? I'd be like, look, if you're really that confused, just signal out of all of them. Just signal out of all of them, because you cannot be penalised for signalling out of all of them. You may as well just signal out of all of them. However, if you signal out of a mini roundabout, sometimes that is just adding a load of work when you don't need to, and it can muck up steering and position. It can be a bit of a disaster. Yeah, but if you're in doubt, signal out. Yeah, because it's safer to signal out rather than leave it. All right. So anyway, I hope this video helps you, and here is my demonstration. At the roundabout, turn right, it's the third exit. So I've heard the words turn right from the examiner, so I need a right signal. Mirrors to the right, signal to the right, position, speed by braking, 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 checking the roundabout, braking, braking, clutch down, second gear, braking, braking. I can see my moment, entering the roundabout, seeing the roundabout through my window, passing the second exit, mirrors to the left, signal to the left, exiting the roundabout. So the reason why I needed to use an exit signal is because the inside of the roundabout was raised with a curb. If it wasn't raised with a curb, then I wouldn't need to use an exit signal. So that means at mini roundabouts, I do not need to signal when I leave the roundabout. If I do, it's okay, but I don't need to. Sometimes using a signal at a mini roundabout is just more effort than it's worth. Okay guys, so with a turned camera, at the roundabout, turn right, it's the third exit. Mirrors to the right, because I've heard the words turn right. Mirrors, signal, position to the right, because it's after 12. Speed by brake, clutch down first gear, giving way to the person on the right. I've got my signal on to the right, looking for a gap within traffic. There isn't one at the moment. Handbrake on, off the foot brake, set the gas, find the biting point for the gap. Going round the roundabout to the third exit, staying on the right, going round the roundabout, going to pass the second exit, mirrors to the left, signal to the left to leave the roundabout, and coming out. At the roundabout, follow the road ahead, it's the second exit. Follow the road ahead, no mention of left and right, so mirrors, no signal. Position, speed by braking, 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 clutch down second, looking, I can go, keep to the left, passing the first exit, mirrors, signal, because the inside of the roundabout was raised with a curb. At the roundabout, I'm going to follow the road ahead, it's the second exit. Follow the road ahead. I haven't heard the words left or right, so I'm not going to signal to begin with, but the inside of the roundabout is raised, so I need to signal when I leave. Mirrors, no signal, speed by braking, position to the left, braking, 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 second, keeping to the left, looking to the right, I can go, keeping to the left, passing the first exit, mirrors to the left, signal to the left, because the inside of the roundabout was raised, I needed to signal when I left. If you hear the words turn left or turn right when the examiner's talking to you, you need to use a signal. You only don't if he says follow the road ahead. Yeah, then you don't need to use one until you're leaving a big roundabout. So it's up to you to see whether the roundabout has got a curb or grass in the middle. And then it's that simple, really. So it only gets a bit more complicated when the independent drive is going on, which is exactly why it's on your test. At the roundabout, turn left, mirrors, signal, position, speed by braking, 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 clutch down, second gear, braking, braking, I can't go. First gear, checking if I can go, no, can't. stop, handbrake on, set the gas, find the biting point, there's a blocker. Checking my left mirror for bikes. At the roundabout, turn left. It's the first exit. So I've heard the words turn left, mirrors to the left, signal to the left, position, speed by braking, 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 clutch down, second gear. I can go at the roundabout, off the foot brake, back up to the bike and take the next road on the left. Mirrors, signal, turn left. Because I've heard the words turn left, I need to use a signal. And now I'm going into the side road. At the roundabout, I'm going to follow the road ahead. It's the second exit. So I haven't heard the words left or right, so I'm not going to signal. Mirrors, no signal, speed by braking, 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 clutch down, second gear, braking, 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 first gear, keeping to the left for my straight on position with the 12 o'clock theory here, looking to the right, there's a blocker. Keep to the left but off the gravel on this roundabout because that's despicable gravel. Mirrors to the left, signal to the left. I needed to use an exit signal because the inside of the roundabout was raised with a curb. On that roundabout I needed to keep to the left, but there was a lot of debris on the floor, and that's where all the nails, glass and nasty sharp things are to rip your tyre apart. I strongly recommend that you keep to the left but not on the debris, not on those nasty stones and stuff. Do keep to the left, but if there's debris, stay out of that for your own car health. Okay, so the next roundabout that I'm coming up to is a mini roundabout. That's the one with the blue sign and it's painted on the floor. So the examiner may say, at the roundabout, turn right. It's the second exit. So I've heard the words turn right. Mirrors, signal, because I've heard the words turn right. Speed by braking, braking, braking. Second gear, looking, I can go. I do not need to signal when I leave this roundabout, even though I'm doing mirror checks, because it is a painted roundabout. I do not need to. The next roundabout that I'm coming up to is a mini roundabout. I'm turning left. The examiner will say, at the roundabout, turn left. It's the first exit. Mirrors, signal, because I heard the words turn left. It's closed. I can't see to the right, so I've gone into first gear. I'm looking to the right. I've got a blocker. It's fine to go. Checking my mirrors for the bike behind me. Checking my new hazard, which happens to be a zebra crossing. At the roundabout, turn left. It's a mini roundabout. I've heard the words turn left. Mirrors, signal, checking on the bike behind. Speed by brake. It's closed. First gear. Looking to the right. I can go. Double checking the bike. He's very close to me. Cancelling the signal before I go past the Lidl turn. There's a shop on the left called Lidl, and I don't want to look like I'm going in there, so I turned my signal off early. Guys, really hope that helps. Hopefully that really just makes things super easy for your driving when you're listening to the examiner's words. I'll do another video about the independent drive, and I'll talk about that in depth about how to signal and stuff like that as well. All right guys, hope this helps. Take care, speak to you soon.